It has come to light that NASA is set to reveal the findings of a long-awaited study on unexplained flying objects, UFOs. News.com has learned the U.S. Space Agency announced in 2022 that it was reviewing evidence regarding unidentified anomalous phenomena, UAPs, as they are now officially called. An independent team of 16 researchers shared their preliminary observations in May and highlighted that existing data and eyewitness reports were insufficient to draw firm conclusions. They called for a more systematic collection of high-quality data. While NASA's current probe missions scour the solar system for signs of life and its astronomers search for intelligent civilizations on distant planets, the agency's historical stance has always been to debunk sightings on Earth. In light of the latter, during the May meeting, the report's authors indicated that more than 800 events had been documented over the course of 27 years. Out of these, 2 to 5% are believed to be potentially anomalous, per science journal, phys.org. Nadia Drake, a member of the research team, described anomalies as anything that is not readily understandable by the operator or the sensor, or alternatively, something that is doing something weird. Although NASA's work relies on unclassified material, it is separate from a Pentagon investigation. However, the two entities are now coordinating on how to apply scientific tools and methods. In July, a former U.S. intelligence officer, David Grush, made headlines when he stated during a congressional committee that he absolutely believes the government possesses unidentified anomalous phenomena and the remains of their alien operators. Historically shunned by mainstream science, this subject has long fascinated the public, and fortunately for Grush, his assertions come at a time when the U.S. government has started taking the issue of UAPs seriously. Phys.org speculates that this change in attitude is partly due to concerns that they, the U.S. government, fear these sightings are linked to foreign surveillance. While the expected report from NASA is not likely to alter the stance that more data and research are needed to draw definitive conclusions on the nature of these unexplained flying objects, Phys.org speculates that it could mark the beginning of a new mission for the agency as it continues to address these inexplicable claims. The U.S. is not the only country plagued by reports of unexplained beings and aircraft. News reported on a congressional hearing in Mexico on September 13 regarding the alleged bodies of two non-human beings. These mummified remains, which had a grayish color and human-like body form, were brought forward by Jamie Mawson, a controversial Mexican journalist and researcher who claimed to have found them in Peru in 2017. Like with previous revelations of this nature, the presentation generated a combination of surprise, disbelief, and ridicule on social media.